What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Milwaukee Bucks coming back from down 24 points. They didn't get the lead. They had the lead in the first quarter. They lost it. They didn't get it back into that fourth quarter when it matters most because that's winning time. And they was able to get a monumental win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It looked like the Minnesota Timberwolves had no trouble doing whatever they wanted to do to the Bucks defense, and then the Bucks turned it on. They hit that switch, and it just made their brain come back on. Then they turned it to some cybernetic players, and everything just worked. Getting steals, getting deflections, hitting threes, making shots, getting M1s, getting to the basket. Giannis getting tip-ins. They played harder. They wanted it more. They fought more, and they really played like a team that needed to play well. And they just didn't do that enough. But they clicked when it mattered. And I know that's still bad that you have to do that to come back in. But a win is a win. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be gorgeous. It just has to be a win on your record. And they got that tonight. And the Bucks, like I said, they're a team that you do have to pay attention to. They have shooters. They have size. They have the defenders. When they're rolling and they're communicating and they're playing together all on a string, they're a tough team to beat. I know their record might not say that, but I don't watch basically almost every game that they played this year in the last couple of years. There's so many different versions of this team, as including the coaching staff. But this team is still a team that if you go against them and you don't play your best, they can get in the game and they can beat you. Like sometimes it's clumsy how they play. Sometimes they don't be focused like they should. Sometimes their shots just don't fall. But as long as they got Giannis and he's trusting his teammates and he's playing hard along with Brook Lopez or Bobby Portis, and they actually thrive off the home court too, they can be a tough team for anybody to beat. Just because they just are a matchup nightmare against certain teams. But the Timberwolves was hot, but they only finished with 103 points, showing you that the Bucks can lock down sometimes and then spurts too. And the season series also was won by the Bucks. They beat the Timberwolves 2-0. Both games was close. The last game was 103-101. This game was 110-103. The Timberwolves go to 46-33, 23-17 on the road. The Bucks record ain't that far from theirs. They're 45-34 and 26-14 at home. The Timberwolves, like I said, they started off great. They won the first quarter 28-23. They won the second quarter 28-22. They also won that third quarter 34-25. And you thought it was just over at that point. The Wolves was even hitting shots before the buzzer even sounded in that third quarter. They was feeling themselves. They was playing the right way. They was scoring the way they normally do. And then that fourth quarter happened where they lost it 40-13. They held the Minnesota Timberwolves to 13 points when it seemed like they couldn't stop anything they was doing all game. It just shows you never quit, never give up. If you feel like you have a shot and a chance and it might end up coming through for you if you do what you have to do to accomplish that goal. Julius Randle, 3 of 8 from the field for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 9 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, 1 of those offensive, 1 steal, 5 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, and a minus 16 and plus minus. Jaden McDaniel, 6 of 12 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 13 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 of them being offensive with a block and a turnover and a personal foul. He was a minus 3 and plus minus with 13 points. He tried to make shots from 3, just didn't go down. It happens. Like I said, you're not going to make threes at a volume every game or at a premium, and he didn't do that tonight. Rudy Gobert didn't take that many shots either. He was only 3 or 4 from the field. He even took no free throws. He had 9 rebounds, 2 of them being offensive, with 2 assists and the steal. And he also had a turnover and 4 personal fouls in 34 minutes. He was a minus 5 and plus minus with 6 points. And Mike Conley, he was just out there. He was 2 of 6 from the field. By the end of the night, he was 1 of 3 from the three-point line. No free throws for him also. He did have 4 rebounds, 1 of them being offensive with 3 assists. He was a minus 22 and plus minus with 5 points. And then Anthony Edwards took all the shots really on this team besides Jaden McDaniels. He was 10 of 27 from the field, 2 of 11 from three. That really gave them a chance to lose because he needed to make those timely buckets, and nobody was able to really step up and do that. And so you can't put all the blame on him because it is a team sport, obviously. 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He did have 7 rebounds, one of them being offensive with 4 assists, a steal, a block, 2 turnovers for a personal foul, and a -4 and plus minus with 25 points. Nas Reed, 7 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from three, 4 rebounds, one of them being offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, +7 and plus minus. He had 17 points. He really was doing what he needed to do off that bench in those 26 minutes, and he usually does. But tonight was just a good game for him. Dante DiVincenzo was one of their biggest difference makers. He was 9 to 15 from the field, 6 to 10 from three, all 1 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 personal foul, +7 and plus minus. 24 points for him. These two guys play better than some starters, and although they did get their minutes and their chances, they was really needed to be able to close out this game too, but it didn't really happen. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 16 minutes, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 of them offensive with an assist, a block, a turnover, 2 personal fouls, and 4 points. Jalen Clark, 4 minutes, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, and a +1 and plus minus. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision, although they was healthy, and there was over 5 players that didn't. 41 of 89, 46% from the field, 13 of 40, 32% from three, 8 of 9, 88% from the free throw line, 10 offensive rebounds, 42 total, 25 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, 13 turnovers, and 20 personal fouls. And then the Milwaukee Bucks, the team that had it all going wrong and found a way mid-game and late game to get it right before the night was over. Taurean Prince, 25 minutes for him, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 6 from three, 2 boards, 1 assist, 1 turnover, -5 and plus minus, or -15 and plus minus 7 points. You needed more out of him earlier, but it didn't end up impacting him that much later. Giannis was just another dominant triple-double. He's been on a triple-double spree these last couple months. Just they putting the ball in his hands, giving him more chances, more opportunities. He's making some good reads and some good decisions, and also being able to put the ball in the basket. This is a good form that he's in right now. 38 minutes played, 9 of 15 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, 4 of 11 from the free throw line. He needed to make more of those, but he ended up doing what it was needed for a team to win tonight at the end of the day. 13 rebounds, 3 of them being offensive with 10 assists, a steal, a block, +26 and plus minus with 23 points. Kyle Kuzma, 4 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 of them being offensive with 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a -15 and plus minus 10 points. And Brook Lopez, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a -18 and plus minus with 10 points. Kyle Kuzma and Brook Lopez did what they had to do. Like they didn't have a bad night scoring. They also, well, Brook Lopez shot the 3 better than Kyle Kuzma, but he got to the free throw line and Brook Lopez didn't. They just scored in those areas where it was needed, and sometimes that's all that matters. Ryan Rollins, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive with 4 assists, a block, a turnover, a personal foul, and 5 points. Bobby Portis was big tonight off that bench, 7 of 15 from the field. He did play 29 minutes, so they counted on him a lot in this game. He finished 2 of 6 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive with assists, 2 steals, and a block. 2 personal foul, +10 and plus minus. He seemed like he didn't miss no games. He wasn't really that rusty. He played the game like he normally does. He fit in like he normally does, did a lot of things that helped his team stay in the game and have an opportunity to win it. And that's all you can ask for one of your bench players to do. Gary Trent was good because he hit some timely shots. He was 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 6 from three. Even in the fourth quarter, got that and one, and he did make the free throw, but he only took 1, and that was the one that he made. 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 personal foul, +18 and plus minus 7 points. And Kevin Porter Jr., 6 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from three. He was 9 of 9 from the free throw line, which was good because he finished with 21 points, and that was a big reason. 4 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive, 5 assists, 5 steals, and had some crucial ones in the fourth quarter, and he turned those into buckets also. 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 18 and plus minus. And AJ Green, the sharpshooter, he did that tonight at an efficient level. 3 of 6 from 3. That was all his shot attempts. He didn't even need free throws to get 9 points. He also had 4 rebounds and an assist, a turnover, and 3 personal fouls. He was a plus 22 and plus minus. Everybody off the bench was a plus something. It was all above double figures, which is good to see. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. Also, the bench all played 20 plus minutes as they was needed to be able to make this comeback and be able to win this game. And they delivered on that. 40 of 84, 47% from the field, 12 of 36, 33% from 3, 18 of 25, 72% from the free throw line, 11 offensive, 43 total, 27 assists, 8 steals, 2 blocks, 11 turnovers, and 15 personal fouls. I love what I've seen from the Bucks. I gotta praise them for that, because most teams will quit, most teams will cave in, and most teams will hang their heads, especially down by 24. And you're going into the fourth quarter with that type of lead or close to that type of lead by the end of the fourth quarter, and then you're just looking at it like, man, how are we going to win this game? But instead of making excuses, playing the blame game, coming at each other's throat, they just stuck together, found a way to communicate, found a way to figure their way to navigate a way to win this game, and continue to put the pressure on the Minnesota Timberwolves to make plays and decisions. And they was able to, get in their way, disrupt them, intercept them, and turn them over, and also protect the paint. And they had a shot and they had a chance, and they ended up digging deep and ended up winning the game. And you got to say, the Bucks, put on a hell of a performance. You went through hell and back to win this game. That's what you have to do sometimes in the NBA, but the Bucks was able to do it tonight, and that's really good to see. And I'm glad that I watched this game and got a chance to see it for myself, because I thought the game was over, like a lot of people that was watching the screen. Like, is the game over? Is they going to get back in this one? Can they even win this one at this point? Especially because they lost the first 3 quarters, but they got the right quarter right at the right time. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, do conversation videos just like this about basketball only content and various different topics. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage. If you love that type of stuff, got over 3,000 videos already on my channel that you can watch and check out and possibly become a fan or a subscriber. And it's up to you. I can't force you to do anything that you want to do. Also, my social media is on my channel. If you want to follow those and see some other things I like to do besides basketball only content. I also have my email if you want to contact me. If you don't have that ability to do it in social media or on the comment section, you can always do that too. Other than that, I hope you guys staying blessed. Hope you guys having a good day. Hope you guys enjoying your day. The weekend is over, but it's almost back here as it's almost Wednesday. So hopefully you guys are still setting your goals, staying positive, knocking down them barriers and them walls that might be in front of you, because you got to get your job and your goals accomplished before you 6 feet under in that casket. Other than that, y'all stay blessed. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for enjoying the channel. Thank y'all for coming back. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is. Let's continue to try to make 2025 better than 2015. That's the one goal this year, is try to have a better year than that year, because I love and appreciate that year for what it has done for me and my channel. And you guys are a big part of that. That's a 50-50 reason why I'm still around making content, is because of you guys. And I love y'all for that. And y'all love me enough to come back and check on me on a daily. And I enjoy that. Other than that, I'm going for now. Peace out. Going to see you guys later today with more analysis, obviously. Well, I should say hopefully.